as a director, when you go on set, what is the role of a director? What is your day to day like when you're sitting there? I'm imagining, are you the one who says, okay, I want you to move here, to move there, and this is what I want? Or are you the person that they 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 do all the running, and then you come in and get on the camera and run the camera shot?
Right. So it's so funny hearing you talk about it because you're like, how does it work? So for for episodic TV directing, that's a very different process than making your own film. In TV, that's a writer's medium, so the writer is sort of the most in charge, if you will. For film, the director is the most in charge, if that makes sense. So when I do, my gigs where I'll come in and do an episode or two on a television show, usually it's a week to, a couple of weeks of prep. Prep includes lots and lots of meetings, talking to every department head. So, talking to the head of production design, how do we want these sets to look? Talking to costume and saying, what are people going to be wearing in each and every scene, and going through, looks and making approvals and making suggestions. Props, right? Like when it says in the script, he's holding a water bottle, which water bottle are we talking about? They'll give you a selection of 5 different water bottles, and you'll decide what that is for every single prop in every single scene. So you're having lots of meetings, you're talking with the producers, you're talking with the writers, and you're understanding what's the point of this episode, what's the goal of each character in these scenes. Should I be going for a more dramatic performance, or should I be going for a more comedic performance at this moment? What does this line mean? I read it, I interpreted it as this. What were you hoping to interpret it as? What should I be doing when I'm on set to make sure that this line is realized the way that you guys intended? So a lot of work, which can be, again, be a couple of days to a couple of weeks depending on the show. And then you start shooting. And if you can imagine, I always say all the work is done in prep, because you're asking all the questions, learning all the information, doing all the research and homework. And once you get on set, everything is so fast paced. You're literally working with your DP, who's your director of photography, or the person who's shooting it. And you're working with the whole crew, that's 100 or so people, and you guys are just quickly, getting through your day. You're shooting your scenes, you're getting different takes, you're massaging your performances, you're making sure that it looks great, that the lighting is great, that the camera movement is great, and you're moving on to the next scene and on to the next scene and on to the next scene. And you do that for however many days your shoot is.